I'm going to tell you 5 lies about aging that may just be holding you back. As you guys know, we age every day, but there are so many lies out there about aging, and it actually stifles us from growing as we age. And I'm going to tell you those 5 lies because you deserve to know, so you can grow into your best age. There are lots of lies out there about aging. And if you believe these lies, they will hold you back. They will shrink your world, maybe steal your happiness. So let's get into those 5 lies that I have heard over and over and over again. First lie is, it's too late to start something new. It's never too late to start something new. When you wake up every day and you have your good mind, your good capacity for thinking, for creating, it's never too late for something new. That could be a new outfit, a new friend, a new relationship. The only reason it would be too late is if you're not here anymore. Other than that, as long as you're breathing, you have the ability to start something new. Dream. Keep your dreams alive because you're never too old to start something new. And people get that misconstrued. Lie number 2. A lot of times you hear, or you may even think it. You may not hear, you may think it, that your best years are behind you. Really? You really think that your best years are behind you? Depending on what kind of life you had, those could have been some of the worst years behind you. An abusive relationship, a cheating husband, or a cheating spouse. Those could have been some of the worst years behind you. Now, as you get older, you get to explore and you have more knowledge than you ever had before. You know, I don't think anybody could pay me to go back into my 20s. Well, you know what? Yeah, they could pay me. But I would go back and tell my younger self to not worry about what people thought of me. That's what I would do. I'd take that money and I'd go back and tell myself, don't you worry about what people think of you. They're gonna think about you, talk about you, whether you do the right thing or not. So don't worry about what others think. That would be what I would tell my younger self. No, the best years are ahead of you. As you get older and things have slowed down in your life, you start creating barriers for yourself where you're not going to take somebody's baloney. Then as you get older, you also realize who really cares for you. You know, you see the people who are there for you, and you will understand that your best years come from the mindset that you have. It's not because younger is better. That is not the case. Younger may look prettier. Younger may be more active. But those don't have to be the best years of your life. Lie number 3. You shouldn't wear this. You shouldn't do this. You shouldn't say that. At least not at your age. Is there a restriction on words that you can say when you get older? Is there a restriction on dress code as you get older? I didn't think so. So if I want to wear leggings, I'm going to wear leggings. Why? Because they're comfortable. And they stretch with your belly when you eat. There's no restrictions on the way you dress, the way you wear your hair. You guys know I have never worn gray wigs. I've never purchased a gray wig. They started sending me these wigs from Lady of Soul, and I've been rocking these wigs, and I'm starting to like them. I put on a black wig today, and I didn't like it. It's too dark for my skin now. It's just, I didn't like the way it looked, and I have worn that wig before, but I've gotten used to the gray wigs now, especially, I'm over 60 now. I can wear gray wigs. My mom never wore gray wigs because she just didn't like them. She didn't like how, they washed her color out. So she never wore a gray wig. My mom never wore a gray wig. But now I'm wearing them, so. The truth about lie number 3, the confidence that you carry with yourself looks better than any age-appropriate hair color. Because there was a time I would not wear a gray wig. Now I wear it with confidence. I get compliments on it. And you would have never caught me wearing a gray wig 10 years ago. I would have been, 54, 10 years ago, and I would have never worn a gray wig. I started wearing gray wigs after 60. Telling somebody, yeah, if you get a certain age, oh yeah, you should start wearing gray wigs. You wear whatever wig color, hair color that you want to wear. You're not restricted to a certain style or anything just because you're getting older. Lie number 4 is that age slows you down. And it may slow you down, but what do? You adjust to the pace. Because you slow down, you don't just stop. You just adjust yourself to the pace that your body is able to move. You might not run a marathon anymore. But then again, you might. There's people out there in their 80s running marathons. So you do you. I don't care how old you are. You don't need to move fast. You don't need to jump hurdles. You just need to move. And as long as you're going forward, perfect. You don't have to slow down. It's just when you move intentionally. Things that may be in your way, and move with intention as you get older. Lie number 5. I've heard this before. A lot of people say, I'm going to reinvent myself. But then when you get over 60, it's like, I'm too old to reinvent myself. Again, it's a mindset. The truth is, you are not who you used to be in your 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. These are chapters in your life. And each chapter has a different story. That's how I see it. Because in the past 3 years, I've changed so much my outlook on life, my thoughts, my beliefs. So I feel like I reinvent myself every 2 to 3 years. I don't stay the same. And I'm more patient. I'm more self-aware of what's going on. I'm more understanding. And I don't know. I just feel like I have more confidence. And I really don't care about what others may say or think about me, because I know who I am. I like who I am, and that's all that matters. I just believe that we reinvent ourselves when we change our thinking. Here's the thing. The biggest threat to your future is not aging. It's believing the 5 lies that I just told you and shrinking your life down to fit those 5 lies. So the next time somebody tells you it's too late to start something new, or your best years are behind you, or you shouldn't wear that, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't say that, or you're getting older, you're just slowing down, or you can't reinvent yourself, you're just too old. Just smile, because you know the truth. Aging is not the end. Aging is an upgrade. So get out there, live your life, and remember to like, comment, and subscribe to this video. I love you guys. Take care. Bye. Oh yeah, and hype it up.